Pokemon Sun and Moon info was revealed. It was a lot, and it was awesome. And yes, I decided to look at it. I'm glad I did though, because this didn't spoil anything for me. Anyway, let's review. Let's start with the big stuff. The Sun legendary is called Solgaleo, and it's a Psychic Steel type with the ability Full Metal Body. And his signature move is Sun Steel Strike. And yes, he has retained his Japanese name, and is weak to fire despite being the Sun legendary and all that. Sun Steel Strike disregards the opponent's ability. And it's unknown what its type is. Full Metal Body is just one word short of being the name for an anime. It also has the same effect as Clear Body. Now, the Moon legendary is called Lunala. It's a Psychic Ghost type with the ability Shadow Shield. The signature move is Moongeist Beam. Lunala also retains Japanese name, but they took out one A in the spelling. And the Japanese translation had Lunaala. Well, they took out one of those A's in the English. Moongeist Beam also disregards the opponent's ability, and the type wasn't confirmed. Shadow Shield has the same effect as the ability Multi-Scale, so definitely prefer Lunala, and is still stand by Team Moon. As for the Pokédex, it's definitely unique. That's for sure. Here's what was said. It's the next generation of Pokédexes, but it's only complete once Rotom has gone into a body specially developed for it. Whole new way for people Pokemon to communicate. Woo! That's right. The Pokédex is a Rotom, which is really cool to be honest. I wonder if you can battle with it, and attack your opponents with knowledge. Anyway, let's move on to the characters. The official art for the main protagonist was shown. They're wearing bracelets with stone in them, but that's no keystone. In fact, it looks the same as the stones that are in the Japanese logos. It could be a different type of Mega Evolution, or even a brand new transformation of battle mechanic. I'm against the whole starter fusion theory, but it could be that, who knows? Anyway, the professor was confirmed, and it turns out it's not the fat guy that sends out the starters, whose name is Hollow, by the way. Professor Kukui, the guy who looks a lot like J-Wits. Kukui has a mysterious assistant named Lily, who we know nothing about. And remember the rival dude? Turns out he isn't the rival, but part of Team Eclipse. Ah, just kidding. They haven't even hinted at the evil team. That was just a joke. And his name is Hao. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. Now on to the region itself, Alola. This region consists of 4 large islands and 1 small artificial island. By the way, the Rotom and the Pokédex talks, so no wonder it's a way for people Pokemon to communicate. For some reason, Rotom reminds me of Scrapper from Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. Moving on to even more news. Zygarde's 10% incomplete forms were confirmed to be in these games, which, in my opinion, majorly hints at Kalos being in the postgame. Where else could Zygarde be? Why would he be sitting in there in Alola? Also, Magearna was shown in action, and its ability is Soul Heart, which increases its special attack when any Pokemon faints. And its signature move is Floor Cannon. And for some one-off info before we get into the last bit, the website says that Solgaleo has a Radiant Sun phase and Lunala has a Full Moon phase. We know nothing about these. I don't even know what they are. It's gonna be cool to figure out what they're for in the games. Also, a Koala Pokemon whose Japanese name is Nekawala was shown, and its ability is Definite Sleep, which makes it to where it can't be affected by any status ailment except for sleep. And now we see a dog Pokemon whose Japanese name is Iwanko, and it's actually the dog Pokemon that was shown in the trailer that Korokoro released. And no, it's not a normal type, it's a rock type? I'm not kidding, that's its typing. No joking like I was with the whole rival thing earlier. Now let's move on to the E3 stuff. First of all, a new Battle Royale mode was confirmed, which is awesome. Now we can actually get the free-for-all stuff that people have always wanted. They've kind of like faked it in royalty battles, but now there's an actual mode for it. And whenever one person runs out of Pokemon, it decides who wins by whoever got the most amount of KOs. Also, new Pokemon were shown. First, you got the bird Pokemon Pikapek, which is actually the bird Pokemon that was shown being modeled in the teaser trailer, way back when. And this is the traditional bird of Alola. It's just a normal flying type. Next we have our region rodent Yungoos, who is a pure normal type and comes with either the new ability Stakeout, which doubles its attack power in Pokemon that is switching in mid-battle, or the ability Strong Jaw. For some reason people are saying that this guy looks like Donald Trump. Seriously guys, stop. Just stop. Finally, moving on to our last Pokemon, Grubbin. which is the regional bug. It's a pure bug type, and the website says that it loves electricity. So, I wouldn't be surprised to see it fully evolve into a bug electric type beetle Pokemon. And also, Korokoro also said that Rowlets, Litten, Poplio, and Iwako hold some kind of secret. Who knows what that is? Maybe it has to do with the bracelets. But we don't really know at this point. Now, that's it for the Sun and Moon news. I'm not looking at any more news now, because I want to be surprised. I think it'll be like somewhere between 80-90% blind playthrough at this point. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to these games. I can't wait to see how they play out. I'm going to try to make as much slow progress as possible. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Maybe there'll be some theories coming up soon. Who knows? But anyway, happy hunting!